lower this volume of my TV, so I'm gonna have to speak over it too loud. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel and this is your first time watching, I'm just a guy who tells his stories, and I have a great following that just keeps watching them, and goes along this ride with me. You know, I talk about, I tell the stories of my 10 years in prison, of my fights, you know, of me messing around with prostitutes, drugs, you know, that's all the bad stuff, you know. And I tell the fights where I lose and when I can't get hard around girls. Like, I don't tell the stories where I got the hottest girl and the sex was great, you know, because nobody wants to hear that. Everybody wants to hear the other type of stories. And I call those ones the Bozo Chronicles, you know, that's my tale. And, you know, I came from prison because me and this guy used to talk all the time. And, you know, Bozo's a big word. Prison, but the street, but prison, it's a big word. I go, that's some right there is a bozo, you know. It's like a big word. So they would call it the Bozo Chronicles, you know, a good friend of mine. And it just stuck, you know. So we do that. I do that. And I also do good videos, you know, that don't get as many views, but good videos about like stocks, like I plan on doing right now, stimulus news, which I'll throw in also, and you know, just a few things, you know, a few good things to break it up. My video games, because I have a virtual reality device. I can, you know, record, I can stream it on my Facebook, or record it, you know, and make it as a video. So I do all that, you know. And if you're coming back again, and you know this channel, welcome back. It's great to see you. You know, it's great to have you back. And if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button right now, please. And if you wind up liking this video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, you know, so I know that I'm doing the right thing. And if you don't like it, you know, the thumbs down button works too, you know, because then I'll know, you know, because these videos are for you. They're for me because they help me. You know, it helps me socialize, it helps me have a hobby, it helps me feel good. But I'm also doing it, you know, to kind of entertain you. So if you're not entertained, I'm not going to keep doing something that nobody's entertained, you know. But I usually don't get any thumbs up or down. I'll get some thumbs up, like everybody's positive. I don't get no thumbs down unless someone's like hates me and they hit the thumbs down just to do it. But I'm like 99.5% thumbs up, you know. So you guys are all great, all awesome. And but I just would like a few more thumbs, you know, whether they up or down, just a few more, just because I would know if I'm doing good. Like if you like that video, so I know to keep doing videos like that. You know, that's how I could tell, you know, if you like these type of videos, if you like these type of videos, by how many thumbs up they get, or comments, you know what I mean. Comments, I will answer all questions. Anybody who's written a comment has always gotten either the thumbs up and the heart, you know, or pinned to the top, or all that plus the response. And I checked up on somebody. They didn't respond to me, but I checked up on somebody about Shadow. You know, when I updated, he was having some issues. I wrote ways to solve it, and then I checked up on him, but you know, I never heard back yet. But you know, so feel free to comment. You know, feel free to tell me any video you want to see, like me make, and I'll do it. I've never turned down anybody who asked me to make a certain type of video, ever. So, you know, and that's my channel, you know. A lonely guy, a normal guy telling his stories, you know what I mean? And like, who would have thought, you know? I don't got a ton of subscribers, you know. I would love more, I would love a lot more, but you know, I got a decent amount of views. The views aren't an issue, you know what I mean? I'm basically 23,000, you know, like, the views aren't an issue, you know. I just wouldn't mind growing with the subscribers. But even the ones that aren't the subscribers, that watch the videos, you know, also, you know, they're just, devotion that they have towards this channel is great. You know, they basically are subscribers. So just hit that button and just get it over and done with. But anybody who's part of this channel, and you all are part of this channel, you're there for me. You're there for me. You know, I even talked about how I was killed. last year, you know, how I have a fake skull, it's 3D printed skull, you know, talk about my medical problems and a little of my lawsuit stuff and, you know, stuff like that. But that's enough of my opening. That was too big of an opening. Let me go back down to my book so I can talk about what I want to talk about, which is stock, but which is cryptocurrency. You know, I have regular stock, but we're talking about cryptocurrency here. Bitcoin, the last time I checked, which was just right before I recorded this, it was $26,560. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm even gonna show, you know, I'm gonna be open to you. I'm only up $186 at the moment with that. The highest it reached was like just yesterday or the other day or Christmas Day or whatever. It reached $27,850. It keeps breaking its records that it's ever made. Like it's at its peak, you know, but it's still going. It's not at its peak, but it's, you know, it's peaking against its old records, you know. And Ethereum, which I always used to preach about. I was an idiot, and I sold them to invest more money into Bitcoin because at the time Donald Trump wasn't signing this stuff, so the unemployment was going to stop and all this money was going to stop. So I needed to have every dollar. Plus Christmas killed me. I spent a lot of money on people for Christmas, you know. So you know, I sold Ethereum because Ethereum was, I got them around 500, low fives. Let me make sure. Yeah, I got them around low fives, and they were staying around the 500s, even up 585, 575. They even hit the 600 a few times, but then they dropped down to the fives. Like it wasn't doing that much for me. Like I was up like $40, and then $20, and then $28, and then $13. You know, like it was just stagnant, and I wasn't like making what I thought I would be making because I thought it was going to grow, and I would invest more in it if it did because of the Ethereum 2.0, like the new system they came out with. But me like an idiot, the second I sold it, right now, put it this way, last time I checked, Ethereum is worth $709, and I could have been up about $175 because when it was around the beginning, I bought almost a full Ethereum, you know, like a full Ethereum. So whatever they're up, I'm up exactly that, you know, what they were up, you know, almost, because I didn't buy a whole one, but like let's say they were up $200, I would have been up 175. You know, I had around 3/4, you know what I mean, 3/4 of one. But 1 month ago, Bitcoin was $9,500 cheaper. You know, that's 1 month. 1 month ago, it was $9,500 cheaper. So do you know what kind of return you would have if you invested any money, even $1? Even $1, I'm just talking about how much return. How much percentage of a return you would have in 1 month. I can't even do the math. Like, it's like hundreds, or like 450%, or so, you know, it's like a high number. No banks offer that. Nothing offers that. And the amount of growth you have a chance at, the percentage rate of growth is astronomical and ridiculous. But you also can lose. It's a volatile, you know, structure. You know, there's severe dips, you know, and there's severe highs. Sometimes it stays in its zone for a little while, like around the same number, and then it either goes up or down, but you know, it corrects itself usually. And 1 week ago, it was $3,678 cheaper. So imagine you bought it just a week ago. Just think of what percentage you would have profited at $3,678 more. The percentage rate for you, whether you invested $1, you know, I mean, that's not a lot, you know. All right, if you made like, you know, $40 off $1, it's, you know, 40 times, you know, like, but that's, no bank's gonna give you that. no bank's gonna give you that. You know what I mean? Like, you invest $1 and like a week later they give you $40. That's not gonna happen. You know, so today it dropped $175 just today. You know, it dropped, last time I checked, it dropped $175. And I'm on the verge of investing a little more in it, you know, because I had them when they were like 12 and 13,000, but I did get rid of them for certain reasons. Not because I didn't think they were going to grow. I just had to. The money was needed. You know, I'm not this rich guy. Never front to be rich. I don't act like I'm rich. I needed the money, so I had to sell my stocks and my cryptos. And I bought them back, you know, when they were like 18,000 was my average price. You know, because what I have says my average price. I might have bought some at 17 and some at 19, so my average was 18. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. So at one point I was up $230, I think, on crypto. But even if I bought more now, you know, my average cost might be 22,000 or 21,000, which is a decent amount considering what it's usually at, you know, lower. But compared to where it is now and where I feel it's going, that number is going to be considered low. You know what I mean? Because I see this easily at $80,000 by the end of the year, if not more. Some big time talkers and investors are talking about it being worth 100,000 to 500,000. I mean, 100,000 to 300,000 by the end of this year, and 500,000 by the following. Because now corporations are getting involved in it, and it's more publicly known and more publicly accepted. Where like these actual corporations and companies are investing millions, like of the companies' pensions stuff, like because they invested and stuff instead of the banks. They do it in like they're doing like cryptocurrency. You know, there's like these big people, and what it was before was there was whales. And when I talk like that, that means like there was people that say there's like 30 cryptos, bitcoins ever made. You know what I mean? They had like 5, and everyone had like pieces of cryptos. So if they sold 4, the price would dramatically drop, and or you know, then they could buy a whole shitload, and then the price will go up again. You know, that's their way of helping a friend out to drop the price to get them to buy it and then raise it back up. You know, they had a little control. The whales had a little control over the Bitcoin price, but now they almost have no control. And what control they do have is very minimal, because there's other people that are investing even more than them, and they are keeping it for the long run. You know, so the price, it will never severely drop. I don't feel it. Don't take anything I say as financial advice, any of it. This is just my feelings, you know. And Ethernet is at 711.51 and 51 cents, and its highest that I seen was like $745 roughly, and that's crazy, you know. It went up $185 in a week, $193 in a month. You know, if I didn't sell them, like, I would have made it. And I still think they're going up. I always talk about Ethereum, and Ethereum is what Bitcoin is using, you know, for the blockchain, you know, for their system, you know, like they're using them, and not like, oh, we're using this guy, he's a scumbag, you know, like they're utilizing them, you know. So, and they're not the only ones. So I think usually Ethereum follows Bitcoin. Like if Bitcoin rises, Ethereum as well rises. If Bitcoin drops, Ethereum will follow, usually. So, you know, I was even thinking about getting into Ethereum again. Just waiting a little bit until they hit the 600s. If they do, because 710, that's close to 6s. If they do, then I might go in again, you know, whatever. And just this time, don't be so stupid. But I should have never sold them, That got I got them in the 500s, I already told you. But I wanted to move more money into Bitcoin. That was another thing, because Bitcoin I knew was rising. So, like, I wanted to take it out of that, and also throw it into Bitcoin, whatever amount I was able to, other than paying off what I need to pay off. Since Ethernet was only up $40 for me at the time, like, I didn't really care. I already explained that to you. Now that Trump, by the way, this is all news today, so you probably all know this already. And I already told my Facebook, when I knew about it, instantly, and I was a little bit off, as far as like a couple of hours or something. But you all know Trump signed the original bill, the $600 check, and the rent moratorium, the PPP loan, the unemployment extension, the added $300 for the pandemic unemployment. Everything's, it's like it's never stopped. You know what I mean? Like, it's going back to normal as far as relief, and that's just supposedly the starter, because Biden supposedly said him and his team, the Democrats, him and his team are going to have a huge stimulus package coming behind it. Consider that just a down payment. Okay, we'll see. You know what I mean? But I'm just able to know now that I'm able to get money still coming in regularly. I'm able to invest. I'm able to invest. And that's pretty much all I have for you, because I know a lot of people that talk about Bitcoin or just stocks. They show like graphs and charts and all these things. I could do that too, you know what I mean? But I figured I would just talk, you know what I mean? Be a little more one-on-one. There might be 50 people who watch this video, or 4, you know what I mean? But like, each person I'm one-on-oneing with you. I'm talking to you like a real man, like someone that's not went to business school, like. But I can read the charts. I watch those videos. I can understand them. But I figured I'd do it this way, because this way is more of a talking way. And I really feel Bitcoin is gonna go up, keep going up. I really do. Mark my words. I really think Bitcoin is just gonna keep going up. It's gonna have its corrections. Don't get me wrong. It'll drop. It'll drop even $1,000 for like maybe a week, 2 weeks. It might even drop another 1,000, to 2,000 for the 3rd week, and then all of a sudden it'll start to go back up. Like, that's how it happens. That's how it works. You can't sell it because you're seeing it drop. You gotta hold on to it, because it's gonna go right back up. You know what I mean? It's gonna always raise, because it stops at 21 million of Bitcoins being mined. There's no more than that, and the amount of people who are buying them or want them now, they're not able to keep up with mining new ones to supply it, and the people that have it are like safe having it. They're holding on to it, and they're like, I'm not selling any of it. So the price goes up because it's supply and demand. You know what I mean? But that's like, it's going to be more precious than a diamond soon. Because diamond you can still, mine out of the ground, forever, until there's none, but forever, and not Bitcoin. You know what I mean? So, and it's being accepted in all these over the seas to like pay for this, to do that. The card companies are giving this, is that, like involving Bitcoin in all of their sales strategies, and that's awesome. You know what I mean? And America, it's probably some parts do like certain things, but America needs to do a lot more, incorporate it, because it's a good way, you know what I mean? Like the American dollar, there's a machine that prints it out, and we're not even backed by the gold since Nixon, you know what I mean? We stopped backing it by the gold, so we're just printing the paper money, just printing it. It's paper money, you know what I mean? Like, for infinity, you could print it. They could print $30 trillion right now, if they wanted to, you know what I mean? Like, but the value of the dollar would drop, and inflation would be ridiculous. But I mean, you know what I'm saying. But Bitcoin is, you can't just keep doing stuff like that, with Bitcoin. So people are trusting that more, especially you know, just the amount you can earn back. Why put it in the bank where the banks are getting, say, I'm fudging numbers. Say the banks are getting 10%. Like you give them $1,000, they're lending it out for 10%, but they're only giving you 2% for your $1,000 for holding it in the bank. So the bank is getting 8%. You know, the numbers aren't like that, but you know what I mean. That's what they do. They take your money and they lend the money back out for loans, and they charge more for that to get the money back than they pay you for interest. You know, and the interest you get is so small compared to what you can get on even just stocks. But you know what you can get on Bitcoin, no comparison. Doesn't even come close. You know what I mean? So, but you know, I just feel really soon. I mean, it already is. It's record breaking all the time, and I feel it's still going to continue. It's going to continue. I feel in January it's going to be in its 30s, in the 30,000s, like in it, like 32, 33, 34. I don't know. It's going to be in its 30s, and it might drop after that. You know what I mean? It might seriously drop after that to the 20s again. You know, maybe only the upper 20s or the 26,000. But after it corrects itself, it's going to go right back up. And you never know. It might break the 40s quicker than I thought. It might even break what I said, 50,000 by the end of the year. You never know. You know, this really is, you don't know. I mean, I would like to go with the guys that said it's going to be 100 to 300,000 in between that by this year. That would be awesome. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just see what the stocks are. I'll do it live, you know, because I could do it on my other phone because I got the Wi-Fi connection, so I could do it. Ethereum is at 703. You probably can't see it, and if you do, it's backwards. 703, 702. I might be buying them soon. Bitcoin is at 26,467. It's down $332 today. So you know, I might buy some more. And today I only got 182 plus on it. You know what I mean? Like I used to be like up in the twos, you know, as profit, but they drop a little bit. You know, it's a given. You know, and I might invest in Ethereum again because they're actually at 700 right now. So I might do it again. But I think that they dropped a little bit because the Bitcoin dropped a little bit. But that's it. You know, that's from me to you. Just my ideas. You can either go with them or go without them. But I tried to help a few people. You know, when I write little things like or do stuff like this, and if everybody followed the stuff that I said, I never say do this, do that, and they tank. You know, I say do this because it is. You know, well, I don't say like a financial advisor. I say this is what I'm going to do because I feel smart, hoping that you would think it was smart too, to help with the Christmas gifts, you know, because even if you made only $400, you know, investing, or $300, $200, that's that much more. You can take it all out. You can stop investing because you got more Christmas money, you know what I mean, for your kids and stuff like that. And then you can fall back until you're financially able to, you know, and everybody would have been up a decent amount, you know, if they invested. And I'm not saying invest like 1,000 on each thing. I'm saying you could do $50, you could do 30. You start somewhere because the returns are ridiculous. So like even if you invested 30 and you only made $8 in one day, you made $8 like off of $30 in one day. No, I don't even know what the percentages of that is. No bank is going to do that. And you could day trade crypto without having $25,000 in the bank. You could be a day trader with crypto. Day trading is if you buy it and sell it in the same day. You know, like 2 day. If I bought a crypto and I sold it 2 day, that's 1 day trade. You could do 4. Fifth year you get flagged. You know what I mean? You have to have at least $25,000 in the bank to be a day trader for stocks. But with crypto, you could buy and sell, keep buying and selling, keep buying and selling. So you can play around. Like when they drop, You buy it. If they go up only a very little bit, you sell it all. So you made like a quick $30, and then you keep playing around because they'll always go down and up, down and up. Even if they're raising $1,000, they went down and up as they were doing that. So that's my little stuff to you guys. I hope you guys enjoy videos like this. I kept you for way long enough, so I'm gonna end this video. Hope you guys liked it.